अनेक शतकों से परचक्र झेलने वाले भारत के सच्चे स्वतंत्रता की प्रतिष्ठा उनकी हो गई, स्वतंत्रता थी प्रतिष्ठित होगी.
The chief of the RSS said that India never achieved independence in 1947. He said that true independence in India was achieved when the Ram Mandir was built.
उसमें से वो संविधान दिग्दर्शित हुआ, लेकिन उसके जो भाव है उसके अनुसार चला नहीं.
It was the constitution which was essentially attacked yesterday by Mr. Mohan Bhagwat when he says that the constitution was not the symbol of our freedom.
वो लिखित रूप में संविधान से नहीं पाया, लेकिन हमने अपने मन को उसके पक्के नींव पर आरूढ़ नहीं किया.
In fact, what he has said yesterday is treason, because it is stating that the constitution is invalid. It is stating that everything, the fight against the British was invalid, and he has the audacity to say this publicly. In any other country, he would be arrested and tried. And we are getting a new headquarters at a very particular time. I think it's quite symbolic that yesterday, in a speech, the chief of the RSS said that India never achieved independence in 1947. He said that true independence in India was achieved when the Ram Mandir was built. This building, it is not an ordinary building. It has emerged from the soil of our country, and it has emerged as a result of the hard work and sacrifice of millions of people, and not just sacrifice prior to the freedom movement, but sacrifice until today. And there are multiple examples. There's an example, of course, of the freedom movement and the fruit of that movement, which was the constitution, which was essentially attacked yesterday by Mr. Mohan Bhagwat when he says that the constitution was not the symbol of our freedom. There are two visions of the self in India in conflict. One is our idea, the idea of the constitution, and the other is the idea of the RSS. One idea says India is a union of states. We have, as we entered, I saw, we have all the national languages there, equally placed together. There is no superior language. There is no inferior language. There is no superior culture. There is no inferior culture. There is no superior community, no inferior community. They are all the same. That is written in the Constitution, and it is symbolized by this building. On the other side, there is the idea of a centralized knowledge, of a centralized understanding. Mohan Bhagwat has the audacity to inform the nation every 2 or 3 days what he thinks about the independence movement, what he thinks about the constitution. In fact, what he has said yesterday is treason, because it is stating that the constitution is invalid. It is stating that everything, the fight against the British was invalid, and he has the audacity to say this publicly. In any other country, he would be arrested and tried. That is the fact, right? To say that India did not get independence in 1947 is an insult to every single Indian person. And it's about time we stop listening to this nonsense that these people think they can just keep parroting out and shouting and screaming. Right? That is the crux of it. And our ideology does not emerge yesterday. Our ideology, like the RSS ideology, is thousands of years old, and it has been fighting the RSS ideology for thousands of years. That do not think that we are fighting a fair fight. There is no fairness in this. If you believe that we are fighting a political organization called the BJP, that we are fighting a political organization called the RSS, you have not understood what is going on. The BJP and the RSS have captured every single institution of our country. We are now fighting the BJP, the RSS, and the Indian state itself.
प्रतिष्ठा द्वादशी, पौष शुक्ल द्वादशी का नया नामकरण हुआ। पहले हम कहते थे वैकुंठ एकादशी, वैकुंठ द्वादशी, अब उसको प्रतिष्ठा द्वादशी कहते हैं। क्योंकि अनेक शतकों से परचक्र झेलने वाले भारत के सच्चे स्वतंत्रता की प्रतिष्ठा उस दिन हो गई थी। स्वतंत्रता थी, प्रतिष्ठित नहीं थी, क्योंकि भारत स्वतंत्र हुआ 15 अगस्त को, तो राजनीतिक स्वतंत्रता हमको मिल गई। हमारा भाग्य निर्धारण करना हमारे हाथ में आ गया। हमने एक संविधान भी बनाया, एक विशिष्ट दृष्टि जो भारत के अपने स्व से निकलती है, उसमें से वो संविधान दिग्दर्शित हुआ। लेकिन उसके जो भाव है उसके अनुसार चला नहीं। और इसलिए हो गए हैं स्वप्न सदस आकार, कैसे मान लें? कल गया सर से व्यथा का भार, कैसे मान लें? ऐसी मनस्थिति समाज की। क्योंकि जो आवश्यक स्वतंत्रता में स्व का अधिष्ठान होता है, वो लिखित रूप में संविधान से नहीं पाया है, लेकिन हमने अपने मन को उसके पक्के नींव पर आरूढ़ नहीं किया।